Just before this video starts, I just want to apologise for the language used in yesterday's match vlog. Watching it back myself, I'm like, well, I don't need to swear that much. But honestly, with how the team plays, it can be justified in some ways. From the future, we're just gonna, we'll replace swear words, because honestly, that was just appalling. But today, we're gonna talk about the Steelers as a whole, because I just don't know what to say anymore. When you are called one of the most decorated clubs in UK hockey history, when you are called a team who are expected to win something each year, you have to believe that, and honestly, our fans do. Before we get into this video, we're going to give a shout out to one of the fans. He is called Zach, and honestly, I'm just happy to have a fan base here on YouTube. Yet again, yesterday's match vlog, despite the awful language I did use for the majority of the vlog, it actually helped the channel get a lot of attention. Cheers. I don't make these videos, obviously, just for attention. I make it just for, your perspective of my season as a Steelers fan. But it's times like these where we really need to start to go, is there something we don't know that's going on? Now, what I don't like today is that the Steelers have posted on social media like nothing ever happened. They've posted, do you want to enter the draw to go to the playoff weekend? Do you want to spend £40 going to the Steelers in the new booth section? No, we don't. We want answers. What the fans want to know is why the heck is our team not turning up every game? Every single game, there are fans tweeting on socials, where's the defense? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Another week comes by and we're tweeting the same thing, posting the same thing, getting angry over the same thing, that right now doesn't seem to be getting any better. And yes, I get there's a lot of people who believe in Aaron Fox. I get there's a lot of people who imagine that Aaron Fox is still going to be a great coach and he can make things right. But it's this season where we've really started to question whether if Aaron Fox is the one going forward. He signed a 3-year deal at the end of the 23-24 season, which, to be honest, now you look back at that season only happened because Belfast weren't Belfast. Nottingham would have been in the title race, I reckon, if it wasn't for you-know-what. And we were just really lucky that year because by the time Cardiff had got their form together, we were miles ahead. But apart from that, we've won 2 league titles in the past 10 years. Now, that's not to say Nottingham's won 1 in the past 13 years, but that's Nottingham because they're allergic to winning league titles. But as a Sheffield Steelers standard, who expect to win the league, because I'm pretty sure a few years ago when we were making our goals heard, one of the goals that we stated was we want to go for the league each year. This team does not have the capacity to do that. And I just don't like the fact that they're tweeting on Twitter today like nothing ever happened. No! We want answers. We as fans want answers. There are fans in this league who are saying Steelers fans are entitled. So why are Steelers fans getting so mad over this run of form? Because Glasgow away last week, I thought to myself, okay, we lost to Glasgow, we didn't play that great, but in the end, it was just a result. The next day after that, we lose to Fife, and I'm like, okay, what the actual heck is going on? But then we beat Dundee, everything relaxes. The 2 games that have just been played by the Sheffield Steelers were not Sheffield Steelers games. The first game in Belfast, first period, we were phenomenal. I think in that first period, in that first game of that Belfast doubleheader, we looked like a flipping team. We got the first goal through Balmus, we had really good chances, and to say so, Belfast got a goal back, and then in the second period, it just goes... It just collapses. And I honestly thought when Belfast were 2-1 up, we might have made a comeback and tried to get something out of it. No, we just completely fall asleep. I thought at times even Greener wasn't great that night. We take a 5-1 loss, and surely I thought in my head, well, night 2 will surely play a lot better. Night 2 was even flipping worse. Night 2 was absolutely abysmal. You see this right here? This is a Sheffield Steelers logo. The players did not play for that logo. Do you know what's even funnier? We are wearing a sponsor, and notice what shirt I'm deliberately wearing for this video. We're wearing a sponsor that has gone so bust they don't post on socials, yet we still wear them on the shirt. Why can't we just do a Chelsea and just slap them off the shirt for the rest of the season? Because we want answers to what the flipping hell is going on at Trigger the Hub. Because simply put it straight, this team was a lot better when these guys were on the front of the shirt, even though they were weirdly slapped on the front. To this day, I'll never forgive the Steelers for just putting window centre like that. But it was just abysmal. It was just abysmal. I understand the people who are defending like Fox and the players and stuff, but simply put it straight, there is no need for a team to perform like that. Every single game in a sport, you give it your all. You give it your all and you look like you give it your all. Every single game you go out there and you play like you want it. This team isn't doing that at the moment. And you look at Manchester. Look at Manchester. Look how well Manchester are playing. They got 2 points over the weekend. They're 4 points behind us. They beat us on Saturday. It's 2. I can't see us getting past Cardiff for love no money. I just can't. I just can't. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. And again, I apologise for the swearing yesterday, but it's just shocking. You know, I was swearing that much because there was no passion. There was no passion. And I have this problem, right, where when I get angry, I get really angry. And honestly, as a content creator who just covers the Steelers, it's just not good enough. I made a video, what were it, 2 weeks ago, saying, are we actually good enough? Oh, you've gone and flipping showed me this week, haven't you? I'm sorry. What side are you guys on? Are you Fox in or Fox out? And how long do we give him? Have we given Fox enough time? Have we said, you've got these 5 away games to prove yourself. If you don't win at least this much out of them, because honestly, and I'm sorry to the Steelers, my beloved club in advance, you don't care, do you? Tony flipping Smith, you do not care about flipping success at the minute. You just care about money and bringing in a garbage title sponsor who goes bust after 3 months, who was barely known by anybody before you brought them in as title sponsors. You could have brought Bauer in as title sponsors. Yet you're not. You're going to have Fox next season, aren't you? I swear to God, if I see that Foxy man on the bench next season, I'm going to question all humanity. I don't recognise this club at the minute. I really don't. But I am going to continue to wear my shirt. I'm going to continue to rep the logo. I'm going to continue. And you know what? In protestation of the Trigger Hub events at the Steelers, I will only be going, well, apart from Pride weekend, I will be going to the Steelers in Sheffield Window Centre Sheffield Steelers shirts only. Because, why? We all knew Trigger Hub was a dodgy sponsor from the get-go. And were we wrong? Were we heck? Nearly swore then. But guys, I don't know. I just don't know. It's deflating, and all of you lot who are laughing at this Steelers downfall, would you rather have a Steelers side who are garbage, or would you rather have a 10th Steelers side who are going to give you a really good hockey game from start to finish against anybody who you play? I started doing match vlogs after the 23-24 season because I expected us to start a little dynasty. With Aaron Fox, there is going to be no trophy dynasty, but the odd trophy. Yes, we're in the Cup semi-final, but look who we're against in the Cup semi-final. A really good Panthers side, with a bloke who washes his hair with eggs. And they've just gone and won me nan's dinner tray for the second straight time. How dare you? Give it back. But I don't know. I want answers. We all want answers, and I'm going to sit here and wait. I don't care how long it is. As a passionate fan of this team, I'm going to wait for answers. Guys, all I can say is, again, apologies for the swearing. I feel really bad about myself. I feel like I'm a really bad person for it. I don't know why. When something happens, I just feel like a really bad person for it. Steelers guy from now on is going to be more aimed towards young children. More aimed towards the younger generation as well as the adults as well. But we're going to keep it family friendly from now on. Because last night crossed the line. It defo did. It defo did. What do you guys think? But guys, please do not give up on this team. Wear the logo with pride. Wear it with absolute pride. Do not give up. And we will get our Steelers back soon. The Steelers we all know and love, the Steelers that wins trophies, will be back. But for now, we need answers.